I love it. Yo. Welcome to another Highdeas Video Podcast with my boy, my brother, my co-host, my
You
man,
heard?
Dez. Where's my hand in the camera? It's hard to figure out which way do you point.
I know. I'm gonna go with
That
this one.
way. God dang.
Right
But yeah,
hand.
bruh. Actually, I've been enjoying the house, bro. It's been cool, nice and chill.
Mhm.
I went outside. I took Kennedy out last week, and I apparently overlooked that we had a basketball court, literally like right
Right there.
there, bruh.
For real.
So yeah, man, I've
You get
been
it in?
not yet. I went out there
Yeah.
one day. One day. We had one good warm day.
You got a
Well,
ball?
we had like I got a ball, but I need to put some air in it. My man came through, and we ended up balling. Uh,
Mhm.
so I mean, outside of that, it's been great. In here chilling,
What's
relaxing.
up with your
You
other
gotta
ventures
come,
though?
huh?
I know I was trying to ask you about your other ventures. You was telling me about some other stuff while I was with the work shit and all that kind of stuff. You was saying you was trying to switch over to some other shit. So I
Oh yeah,
was
the dump trucks and all that. But
yeah,
before I get into that, you, my friend,
yeah.
my bruh, you gotta come through. And I know you be
I really
busy,
do. Nah,
but you guys see the setup. I
yeah.
definitely I'm working on a little studio thing on this side on over there.
You
So
be home on Friday nights. You go to work on Friday nights or you be off Friday nights?
I work, but bruh, this is what I do. So you know what
I
I'm saying?
might come through on Friday for real or something.
All right, that's a bet.
Yeah.
Outside, oh yes, I was talking about, man, I'm trying to convert possibly over to dump trucks, just bigger, not really the CDL, not the 16 wheelers, but dumps. I've been driving 26-foot trucks,
For a minute.
last 3-4 years. I can do that driving those, bro. We drive those like cars. Like
Yeah.
the way people drive their regular car, I can move a
Like
truck the
nothing.
same way. So now
Yeah.
it's like I'm ready to,
You just
because I
know
want
where
to
you
get my own trucks. I want to, I'm really trying to get this AKA trucking going, which is Artist Kennedy Amelia. That's my
that's
daughters.
cool. I like that, yeah.
So,
AKA.
trying to get that going. And so I'm sure a nice portion of this stimulus will be going to that LLC. I need that to really go, and trying to partner with my mom, who
I mean,
she's
that
all
shouldn't have a problem with no alpha kappa alpha type shit.
right. So
It shouldn't though. It's more local right now, so
right. And so I mean, I'm just trying to do that stuff, bro. You know how everything I say I want to do, I always want to include. I'll be like, man, I'm doing this to get here so I can bring opportunities to more people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Des, you did trucking, you drove trucks, we did moving for years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Why wouldn't I want to keep that knowledge in that trucking business? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if I started to try to build some stuff.
Hey,
So
yo, I'm about to buy a Sprinter van. One of the little white Sprinter vans. They
we
got
can make some
contract.
good money out of that, dog.
I tell you, I got a whole business plan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put in the works for the next year. You know what I'm saying? I need to buy one first though.
I
After that,
wanna I wanna ask you a question
mm-hmm.
because I did a moving job a few weeks ago, Des. Des, because of this moving job, I no longer want to do moving jobs for friends.
Ever again.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna set the stage. Now you know how much we used to charge at our company. What was like 175, 150 an hour or something like that? For depending on the amount of people
A
coming.
two-bedroom apartment was 150 an hour.
Right.
Three-bedroom was like 175. A house
Exactly.
was like two something.
It gets ridiculous, right? With the
Yeah,
travel and all this. So
right.
it's a single mom. I know her. And I'm trying to help her out. So I usually, when I do a move, I'll charge 125 like an hour because I mean, I'm going under the people, but my work, bruh, we work so fast, so good. Like, yo, it's gonna be before you know it, this job's gonna be done. We're gonna be in and out. So I'm like, I'm not gonna charge her 125. She's a single mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hit her there. I tell her 75 an hour. Is that cool? That's fine. Cool. So she
I mean,
says it's supposed to be me and my brother. It's a 2-bedroom. Yeah, it's supposed to be us two. But I bang out 2 bedrooms in 4 hours, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything is set up the way it's supposed to be, we can get in there, boom, 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 bang everything out, right? So my brother let me down. He don't show up, or he dragging his feet, and I'm like, yo, I got people waiting on me. I'm about being prompt. Right. I'm about being prompt. I'm about being on time. If somebody asks me to do something, I want to do it. I want to be there when I say I'm gonna be there. I can't be 30 minutes late because of you. So I tell them stay home. Stay home. I'll knock it out myself. So I've already given. Huh? Well, I
just let him come.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Just let him come.
But honestly, at the end of the day, I shouldn't have, because then I would have basically had to take a super loss. So I knocked this job out. I'm gonna tell you, hold on. So I knocked this job out by myself on the 8th floor, coming up and down the damn elevator, moving this into the U-Haul, doing all this stuff by myself. Whole jump. She told me she had moved on the elevator. She had told me she had took some stuff over, boxes over, and all that was left was furniture. When people tell you that, it's bullshit. And I be trying not to cuss on my streams anymore, but bull crap, bro. Next time people say that, I want to see it. I'm gonna be like, nah, FaceTime me, and I want to see what you left in your house, bro. Right. She didn't take nothing. When I got to the house, there was like 6 bags over there, and I was like, that's it, bro. The whole house was full. Like, so I move all this stuff, regardless of the fact. Knock it out. So it ends up taking me maybe 5 to 6 hours. Once I get to the next spot, her brother and another guy show up. And they help me out. I was like, thank God, because normally I don't like people interfering in my work. But at this point,
but now,
I'm like, yo, thank you, Jesus, because I've been moving all this stuff on myself. So I say, okay, I know that she probably came to me because she's not trying to pay a buku a lot of money. So I'm not going to charge her the extra 2 hours it took me. I'm just going to charge her the original 4 hours at the $75 hour mark. Not $125. I just saved you $200 off of that.
Hold up. So you was only going to charge her for
4 hours for $75 an hour, because I'm trying to look out.
4 hours.
So that's $300 there.
My head was mad wrinkly right there.
Yeah, you've been looking like you've been doing stonework. 4 hours for $300, bro. She told me that was too expensive.
4 hours for $300. That's
so it's technically 6 hours, but I'm charging her for 4 hours, $375 an hour. She told me that's too expensive.
I say $450. Yeah.
I say, so what's what's a fair price? She dropped it a whole $100, and I'm not gonna argue with you. Just hand me, thank you, and just know that you can't call me no more. Like, I would never do this for you again. It was such a slap in my face, because that was the weekend that I was moving in my own house. So I just spent the whole night moving in my spot to get up the next morning when I didn't want to, and go to your spot, knock it out, and you can't even, like, bro, it was so what would you done? Like, in those cases that we've been in those situations, bro, what would you do different? Do I need to have a contract written out? Do I need to accept the payment as soon as we get there like we used to? What do we do?
Well, first of all, you gotta take a deposit. Take a deposit for at least half of the 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? And then say payment upon arrival of the destination. So before we even unload, now we have to do payment. That's what you gotta do.
I didn't understand that then when we was first doing that. I used to hate, we didn't even do a job yet, and we're asking the people for their money. And I didn't like doing that. It was like, and they would look at us like, but now I get it.
Make sure they were committed through the whole way, and they wouldn't try to flake out at the end.
Now I understand why you do that. I don't think you worked with me when we did that Atlanta job, and we went out there, and the guy said that he had a moving company come out there. They could not load everything in his truck, and they was trying to, like, I guess they stuffed his truck. They couldn't get everything in, but they were still trying to charge him full price. And he was like, look, I will pay you just to put my stuff back down. Like, just drop my stuff back here. So
Right.
that's when I pull up. Then whenever he call us, and dude, I'm telling you, I crushed that joint out, bro. Like, I forgot where I was going with that story, but it was just a great story that we crushed that joint out, bro. Like, people, I was a really good builder. You got to build the wall. That wall, that initial wall when you're moving, that back wall, it needs to be built a certain way. That holds the whole foundation. If you don't build your wall right, you're not going to do it right. It's just not going to set.
They thought other people was better, but I know I was good at, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah. We was dogs in that.
Yeah, I already know. But
So we was talking about coming to America in the last stream. Now we can really, because I didn't want to take the attention off of my guest. So I wanted to. What you think about the movie, bro? He was hilarious to me.
yeah, he was funny.
But I do know what you're saying. They did rush the plot very quickly, like as far as like um
I mean, he found his son and
he
like
found his son so fast. I said that in the review,
off,
like
off of
in
a
New
sketch
York.
in
In
New
New
York.
York, bro. You
A
can't
sketch.
find nobody like that in New York.
He had a sketch.
Right. From the shaman. the sh- the shaman.
Who was
And
like Murphy or Senior Roy? It was one of them.
I think it was Eddie Murphy. He did like 5 or 6 characters.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a comment. They said, "What's in the cup, Des?"
Oh, is this some E&J and Coke?
All right, I just read a comment on Facebook. Oh, I thought, hey yo, I don't know why when I heard Coke, I was like, what? Like, okay, I just got a comment that said, "Don't tell the movie," so I won't tell the complete movie. You can go in.
It's been out for like 2 weeks. Come on.
Whatever. No, don't spoil it.
This is
Some
not
people
even a spoiler. This is out for like 3 weeks now.
it
It's been
don't
out
have to
for 4
spoil.
months.
Don't you spoil the movie for people, okay? Let them go see it. I would just say my opinion of the movie
You should have been
was.
that shit.
I just saw it this morning.
You did?
I was not pressed to see Coming to America too. I just was like, you know what? Let me see what's up because everybody is talking like it's such garbage, and I'm like, okay, it had its plot holes, but just watch it for entertainment. It was like I enjoyed the stupidness that it was. Was it as good as the first one? No, but no movie really is as good as the first one, except Saw 2. Saw 2 may be better than Saw 1 because that ending where they was watching the TV screens and it was a week taped in the bank. Oh, that was bruh.
Hold on. All right, so okay, hold on. We gonna go back to Saw 2 right real quick. That was the one because Saw 3 was the one with the black cop and the nigga told him, he said, yo, don't keep rushing through doors and shit. Take your time. Don't
was that 3?
That was part 3. That was with the black guy.
Was that no? Was that I don't know, Des? Because
part 2 was
that was Mark Wahlberg brother.
He got caught in the cages in the beginning, right?
That was Mark Wahlberg brother. Remember, because the black dude came to get Mark Wahlberg, and Mark Wahlberg brother died. Remember, the ice block smashed his head. So
yeah,
that mean that black dude. Oh, damn, you right. I don't know.
Saying, yo, don't just rush through doors.
Yeah. You probably. I think that might have been 3.
He made the ice cube rush.
Yeah.
Crush his head because he rushed through the door.
You think that's the best one?
Nah.
Number one was
it all came together.
Right. Number 1 was amazing.
Together, that was my favorite.
But the second one, Des, the reason why I love the second one so much is because they're showing this whole sequence play out, and they finally get to the spot, and they they realize they was watching something that was recorded a week ago, like a week earlier. Bro, that joint was so sick. And then he kept telling him, that's right, number 3 is the one with the black guy, because he kept telling him to stay here. Your son is in a safe place. And everybody left.
It mixed in that one too. Yeah, it mixed in
and
the
his
safe
son
place
was in the freaking safe the whole time, bruh.
Right.
That joint was sick. I love that song. That's the greatest song ever, right there. I don't know what's going on with my ring light, but you're flickering. What's wrong with you? Let me
Nah,
turn it down.
yesterday I just watched Jigsaw, and that's like part
The new
number
one.
8.
That's the new
Jig-
jump.
Called Jigsaw. That was the last one.
I thought it was cool.
That was the one with the chains, and they was coming through with the chains and all that. They wound up in the barnyard and all that shit, or whatever. But it was pretty good. But it wasn't like the rest of them. It was felt like it was a different writer.
Saw is amazing. Saw is not just okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
That one,
I'm
no,
reading the
that
comment.
that last one, that
Yeah,
called
no, no.
Jigsaw.
Yeah. No, I'm reading the comment. I got the Facebook up so I can see if comments. Let me uh hold on because I got a couple of things I wanted to go over. But hold on, let me see. So I don't think that Kirk Franklin needed to apologize. I didn't see this video. I didn't I'm not pressed to see him cuss out hear him cuss out the son, but I feel as though that is so whack for you to put out a personal conversation with your
He was
father
trying to
like that.
I guess it's his turn now that he want to get famous.
But why, Des? What is this about? Like people
I didn't finish watching the video. I was watching the video of it. Somebody was speaking about it, and they was getting ready to show the video. They was going to be play it, and then somebody called me, and I didn't get to finish watching it. But I heard it was like he was saying some shit, but I don't know. I don't even know what he was saying or what it was about.
it doesn't matter. In the secrecy of your own home or in the privacy of your own conversation, you should have to say the free reign to say whatever you want to the child that you didn't birth.
But
I
certain
didn't
times,
brought you in this world. If you done something I didn't like and I feel some type of way about it, you're going to take it the way I give it. As long as I don't smack you across the back of your head and throw you down the steps, you be all right.
he's just trying to get some clout now.
So now you're gonna put that man's the man who's the reason why you can walk around and wear
Right.
the clothes, the cars that you have. You're gonna throw that man under the bus. Your father, the guy that's got to set the stage for you. It's almost annoying, dude. That's what made me mad about the Coming to America movie. I'm like, look, it's a black movie, and y'all just trash it. And y'all, it's like y'all talk about all this support. Let's support each other. Black lives, black this, black business, support black. And as soon as a black person drop a movie that doesn't follow the typical or whatever you was expecting. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's crap. It's jeez. Like what happened to all that support?
The thing about it is that it was funny, but the storyline just wasn't strong enough to
it
be.
It wasn't a crappy movie.
It was just funny. It was just funny.
It was funny. It wasn't as crappy.
Yeah, it was funny
as people made it out. What's your man? Tracy Morgan. He is one of the least funniest people to me. I'm sorry. He made me chuckle on one part, but that dude, he's just
funny. He funny in certain settings. You know what I'm saying? Like TV shows and stuff like that. He funny as shit on TV shows. But on stand up, he's not funny.
Nah, I just don't find him funny at all. This is I don't know what it is. It's something about his comedy that just doesn't do it for me. Here's a headline for you, Dez. I'm sure. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but at least 15 people shot, 2 killed in mass shooting in Chicago. It goes on to read that at least 15 people were shot at a party Sunday morning in Chicago's Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood, leaving at least 2 people dead, according to the police. Assistant Deputy Chief Paramedic Greg Stinnett said that at least 15 people were shot inside the business in the 6700 block of South Chicago Avenue. I mean, dude, let me see. I'm trying to. It says that the victims are from 20 to 44. Dude.
So one is 20, one is 44.
No, they're saying that the victims they range
Right.
from 20 to
How
44,
many victims is it?
15 and 2
15
dead.
and 2 dead.
Yeah,
It was all at a party.
huh?
And they was all at a party, and this in Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago has got a lot of shootings going on. They always
But
shooting over there.
do you think that that's going to be something that ends up trickling into a lot of people going to be opening back up this year? I mean, even right now, Maryland's opening back up. California is open. Texas is completely open. Florida's open. Do you think that this could start a trend? You know, people going out to cookouts and remember,
The thing about culture can be. Let me use a ignorant word. Culture can be omnipotent, right? So the culture of Chicago, the whole gang wars, shooting everything up, doing all that stuff, it can be omnipotent to where as though that culture resonates in every city around the US. It's happening all at the same time because it's getting worse and worse. Look at over there in Indianapolis, just like a month ago, 2 months ago, no, a month ago, a teenager went in there and shot up his whole family because his father told him that he couldn't go out after 12. He was a little crip, and his father, I guess, was used to be a gangbanger or maybe in the streets somewhere, but he told him he couldn't go out after 12. He was only 15 years old. He killed everybody. He killed his mother, father, the brother's girlfriend, the baby in his stomach, everything. He just was on a murdering spree.
stupid, bro. I'm sorry to hear something like that. It's ridiculous, and it's like that's why I always keep asking people who is supposed to be the next ones to step up and take charge. And don't tell me Barack, and don't tell me the vice president. No, no offense. Yes, they should be looked at as maybe
Right,
role models, but let's be real. They're not look kids. Kids are not looking at Obama. There might be some, the one that aspire his father's a political figure or something. He's just whatever. His mind is in a different place. But for the most part, they ain't looking up at Barack as a. They're not even looking at LeBron. He's too old now. They're looking at the baby. They looking
right.
at the whatever they who got the most views on TikTok. That's what they're watching. And I'm just like, who is going to be that next generation that's going to curve, that's going to change this process that we're going through? Because it seems like we're just going straight downhill trajectory with it's sad, man. You think, with all the information and technology and people as smart as they are, man, you would think that uh there's different ways to handle situations and problems. But it seems like we always come down to the typical response and violence, and it's quite sickening.
You gotta think about it like this though. You know, it's like when you got an opportunity to get something brand new or whatever that's limited or whatever, everybody's in line for it. You know what I'm saying? It used to be sneakers, used to be a fucking toy or something like that, a game system, anything, whatever. I remember when Xboxes, PlayStations coming out, people waiting in line, sleeping overnight, couple days in a row. You know what I'm saying? Just waiting to be in line. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at it like that. On a worldwide scale, with social media, everybody feel like they got a chance, you know what I'm saying, to be famous. So everybody just doing shit and posting up shit and trying to be this and this and this that they not, you know what I'm saying, trying to get likes and views and trying to get famous. It's just like everybody standing in line just waiting to get famous. So the line is
Right.
even it's more attractive. That's why nobody's really we not creating no real entrepreneurs, or we are, but at the same time we creating a lot of fakes too. We not they're not doing real practical shit that adds to the world.
They
You know,
think that being an entrepreneur is having
a
uh
YouTube channel with kids doing
right,
silly shit on and all that shit.
right, right.
Shit, they paying kids $10-20 million a year to try different foods or whatever, or games or open presents or whatever on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They paying. They even starting now. Minecraft is trying to pay, or the Roblox is trying to pay kids $60 an hour to do Roblox. You know what I'm saying? Or
Well,
you
my daughter plays Roblox,
all
so
that.
I need to find that application and put her
I
on
just,
there.
I just saw the advertisements today.
I need to look. Let me talk. Let me say it in front of my phone, so you know your phone will end up pulling up stuff you talk about. Roblox, job opportunity. Roblox. I'm sure later on when I get to looking through my feed, I'll see it. What you think about? I didn't even really get to read through this. Doctor
What do
A-hole Fauci
coronavirus?
drops news about coronavirus. Let's dive into it. You can't read the whole article.
I saw some of it though. I
He
just want
tried-
to see what the first words was.
it says a
What
lot
do
of countries
coronavirus?
all over the world are in the middle of the third pandemic wave these days. It has been revealed that Dr. Anthony Fauci warned state leaders against the risky business of eliminating public health measures, raising concerns on Sunday's Meet the Press that the nation could see a new surge in cases if it lets his guard down. Let me stop real quick. I hate this man. Okay. According to the latest reports, who is this man?
Right.
Moving on. According to latest reports coming from NBC News, that are about a dozen states that have recently rolled back coronavirus-related restrictions that include mask mandates or limits on door gatherings. Fauci said that even as things are heading into the right direction, caseloads are still too high to declare victory by cutting off restrictions. Even though the decline was steep, we absolutely need to avoid the surge. To avoid the urge to say, "Oh, everything is going great." He told Meet the Press. My thing is, who the hell is this guy, and why does he always seem to have all the apocalyptic numbers? He just
Yo,
got all the numbers all the time. He knows. He's all knowing.
he been around so long. Is the whole point. He
He's
been
been
around
around from the beginning of this whole pandemic.
since he been around since the AIDS pandemic. He want to help orchestrate all that shit with the AIDS pandemic. He had some foul shit going on with that. They even said, but so he
I
been
I
around for a long
just
time.
I just don't like cuz, bro. It's like, dude, every time you speak into fear, like fear mongering. You just try to create more panic in the public. Bruh, people getting vaccinated right now. They're doing it. What else do you
Yo,
want from them?
see,
I mean, like, damn,
what's
you had
happening is what's happening is by states saying that they opening to 100% capacity, they lifting restrictions. Is each of the states saying that it's enough now. We don't give a fuck. You know
bruh,
what I'm
people,
saying?
these
We're
states
done.
are losing money. It's all about
We're done.
business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
how coincidental when the stimulus gets passed into law, now Larry Hogan wants to open up a Merlin. Then it was brought to my attention on the podcast I recently did. I want to say yesterday that Larry Hogan owns um, a great deal of property in Ocean City.
right.
So you know, of course, he's going to open it right now. It's all about business. It's all about money. Um, but I don't
Even
understand.
so,
It's a contradiction because you got one side that's trying to fear you, and the other one is like, "Nah, come on, spend that money."
right.
It's like I don't get it. You want me to stay
Which,
in the
which
house?
which is gonna make more states do the same thing, which they know is contagious. So once a few states do it, then another few states do it, then the more and the more and the more do it, till everything is back open without the government's permission. Because it's really up to the states to stay open or stay closed. It's not up to the government. All they can do is recommend it, unless they want to do some kind of whole countrywide shutdown. How they gonna do that? They
You
have to
know
do it.
what I find so funny? They are so quick to cancel people. Now I don't know what Sharon, what's her name, Osborne may have said, but they're talking about the Talk Cancel show amid investigations surrounding Sharon Osbourne's comments. So she had apparently garnered backlash after she defended Pierce Morgan's comments about Meghan Markle. And you know, I let me see if I can pull up the comment. It was a comment that the guy had made where he was basically saying that he thought that she was faking something and saying like she gets something about her getting backlash because she's basically a black woman, or like she's dealing with racism and stuff like this. And this white man is saying that he feels like she's lying, and it pissed me off when I read that. Cause I'm sitting here like, how is a white man
And he
going
don't
to?
have no position to say that.
He doesn't. But even so, Des, who has been the queens and kings of England? What pigment have these people been?
They all been white.
White.
Oh,
So you're telling me the first colored person, melanated person to go in there, you're going to tell me that these so-called people that have never dealt with this before, they're just going to be okay with it?
right.
You think it's not going to come with no backlash, no type of?
Right.
It pissed me off to see some ignorant asshole just to say something like that. Dude, you don't understand. I really wish I can give y'all my shoes and you can walk in them. And you can see what it's like for people to judge you and shoot you down on opportunities because of your color of your skin, because of the texture of your freaking hair. You don't understand. You sitting there as some white man, privileged white man, to tell this woman, this black woman, this melanated woman, this colored woman, that she doesn't have the right, or she's lying about feeling the way she feels about. That made me so mad. So if Sharon Osbourne, if you are seconding this, I'm glad your show was canceled. And you do not deserve to have a platform to speak about anything, because obviously you do not have the I don't want to say I was about to say mental fortitude. So I guess we're on the same wavelength. You don't have the ability to give out a view that isn't skewed to a side instead of just calling it down the middle. And that's another thing. We have more white people trying to talk about something that they don't understand. You can't talk about it because you don't understand it. And that's not no hate towards white people, white friends. I actually am doing a podcast in about an hour with Kayla. Kayla's white. And me and Kayla have been friends ever since I met her. She's one of my closest friends. But damn it, if she was going to try to tell me how it is to be oppressed, I would say, stop.
Right.
Stop it right now. What you feel? How you feel about this, bro? These people just opens their mouth, and I'm trying to find exactly what she said.
That is Morgan. They're British. They still say what they feel like saying, I guess. I don't know. They don't really care about cancel culture, but I guess they do now. Shorty, Sharon Osbourne, of course she gonna support it. Her whole family. I think they British.
So hold up. Is this what she said? Hold up. So she says, did I like everything he said? Did I agree with what he said? No, because it's his opinion. It's not my opinion.
How you like it but don't agree with it?
I support him for his freedom of speech, and he's my friend. Then went on to say, I'm not racist. I don't care what color or what religion anyone is. Are you a nice person? That's what I judge you on. In response, I guess her co-host, Underwood, asks, what would you say to people who may feel that while you're standing by your friend, it appears you gave validation or safe haven to something that he has uttered that is racist, even if you don't agree? Am I saying it right? And then she says, educate me. Tell me when you have heard him say racist things. Osborne replied, I very much feel like I'm about to be put in the electric chair because I have a friend who many people think is a racist. So that makes me a racist. And then, of course, she tweeted an apology. Y'all kill me with y'all tweeting of apologies. No, stick with your words. Stick with your words. That's who you were in that moment. Stay with your words. I hate how y'all get y'all publicists be like, hey, you're gonna get some backlash. Oh, well, to anyone of color that I offended or to anyone that feels confused or let down by what I said, I am truly sorry. I panicked, felt blindsided, got defensive, and allowed my fear and horror of being accused of being racist to take over. Phooey. Hong Kong Fooey. Rest in peace,
Sound like
Marvin Hagler. Rest in peace, Marvin Hagler. I heard he passed yesterday.
yeah, he did perish.
What a word. Hey, breaking news. Debt collectors can garnish your $1,400 payment.
Man, how that
Your
they better
stim
be in line real fast.
They gonna garnish that thing, boy. You gonna be like, hold up, $300.
1,400.
Nah, 300. That's all you getting. That's it. That's it, brother. Only getting a little bit of that. Let me see. Hold
Gonna
up.
get mine. Yeah, you get yours.
What?
Stimulus.
Oh, I haven't checked, bro, because I'm not like, bro. Look, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm not rolling in the super Benjamins by any means. I don't take a crap in a gold toilet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not by any means hurting to the point where I'm like looking at my account like, is it there? Is it there? No, that money is going to be, like I said, I'm gonna use a little portion to get the LLC. The rest is going to sit there. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I will end up looking in a few days just to. I always like to look at my account and just, oh, okay, it's nice to see that in there. But no, I'm not one of these people that's like, I seen somebody today that's like, where's my stimulus check? Why won't you go get a job? Why won't you go work? What are you doing right now? Sitting in bed, what? Watching Maury, what? Eating a bowl of honeycombs with no milk. What is it? What are you doing? Go get up and do something. Too much people is expecting a handout all the time. I don't want a handout. I don't expect handouts. I don't expect nothing from nobody, not even the government. I don't expect nothing from nobody, not friends. I mean,
If
you
we gonna give it, they gonna give it.
basically, and you see how long they drag their feet for the second one. So I mean, like, y'all putting too much eggs in these government baskets.
That's another thing, ain't it? Ain't it funny how when Trump introduced the 2000, they all rejected it, but then as soon as he got out of office and Biden was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you the rest of the 600,
Yeah, because
14."
you're trying to win
Everybody down.
popularity votes. You're trying
They
to win
all
that popular vote, man.
they all down with it after that.
You trying
No
to get
problem.
the favorable. You trying to get that favor. You know how they do that, like they do those polls if the president is favorable and all this.
All
You're
right,
just
it's
trying to get
weird
those.
how everybody was against it at first when Trump introduced it, but then all of a sudden they got on board when Biden and them was trying to push it when they knew he stole the presidency.
People just hate Biden. I wanted to. Trump. This is something that I saw today that I just had to put out. Did I screenshot it? I think I did, but did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Good job, artist. Woman slams cheap date for only buying her water, but he hits back. I want you to just take that in because I love the way people came to this man's defense. So, a woman has been harshly criticized online after she slammed her date for being cheap. The anonymous woman headed out for a meal with a guy who insisted of ordering cocktails or a bottle of bubbly. He instead opted for the safer, more budget-friendly option of ice water. But his choice didn't go well as the woman dissed his efforts, sharing a picture of their meal on Twitter, which is always like so corny. Just which kills me when people say I do stuff for myself. Obviously, you're not. You're doing it for a response from the people that you're putting this
Right.
out in front of. So sharing a picture of their meal on Twitter, which included a burger and chips and the glasses of water, she wrote, "You know he's broke when he buys you water." And she put, I guess this is the picture with the water and the burger, right? So he saw it. She didn't expect him to see the tweet. So he writes, "You know you're broke when you depend on someone else to pay for your meal." The couple's conversation was later shared on Reddit, where the woman was slammed for being ungrateful. Thank you, everybody who slammed this woman. One person said, on a first date, it's always just coffee at Starbucks. I want her only incentive to be meeting me, not a free dinner. Another agreed, coffee shop first dates are always the way to go. You can easily bail if things aren't great and you're
Right.
in just for a
Nothing wrong
few
with that.
bucks. Huh?
There's nothing wrong with that. Coffee
Right.
shop. That's what you're
And
supposed to
then The third person writes, "What's wrong with water? I always get water when I'm out. If I'm
Did
not
he tell
drinking
her she
coffee,
only had to order water?
I don't know. I'm
What's
not."
up? What's the context?
And the person put, "Not because I'm too broke, but because I love it." Well, she was expecting on this first date, she's expecting him to get a shot of Hennessy, some Chardonnays, maybe some mimosas. He's like, "Nah, I don't want to do all that. I want to just have a general burger and, drink some water." People add alcohol and this stuff too soon sometimes, and then you get to talking sideways. You say something crazy, you show them this side, and then you completely turn the person off.
Right.
It just makes me laugh because the expectancy in her mind was that, oh, he's broke. Now that's why if I was rich, if I was a rich man, I would not dress rich. I would not walk. I would purposely walk around in just regular old garbs, and I would see what people would say to me, and then I would be like, "Oh yeah, that's how you feel," and then I'll be like, "I'll I'll remote control call my Batmobile over to me," and then she'll be like, "Oh what? Oh no, I was. Oh no. See you later." Or as she's dissing me as I'm asking for her number, "Oh, step back. My helicopter's about to land." What? Oh no. You stay right there, sweetheart. Like I just don't understand women. Y'all are throwing me off. Y'all want to be so independent. Y'all, I got my own money. I got my own business. I got all this stuff. And then you try to trash a man for at least taking you out and not trying to get you blitzed. He's not trying to get you drunk. He's not trying to go with the wrong intention. He's just trying to have a burger in a conversation.
Right.
This is the reason why their relationships nowadays are hard to do. This is why dating people and meeting people is hard to do. It's like,
She went viral over him.
and you tried to carry him,
Mm-hmm.
and you
But
you
that's what
didn't
she
even
wanted.
pay for this. You didn't even pay for that.
She got more famous. She got viral, so she feels good now.
It sounds ridiculous, but I don't
Well,
mind. I love paying. It's like the man thing to do, to pay for a woman. But I don't mind when I love when a woman be like, "Nah, let's go Dutch. Like I can handle myself." I'm like, "You sure? You sure? No, I'm good. I can pay for me. You sure you don't need me to pay for you? Oh, I'm good. But I'm just making sure you don't need me to pay for you. No, I'm good. I got mine." I
yeah,
love that sometimes. Like, okay, so you're
that
not looking.
might be you want to pay for it.
Right, you be like, "Yo, I appreciate, you're not just expecting me." When you're not expecting things of me, I do so much more. When you're standing there like, I'm expecting him to get my nails done, or I'm
Title.
expecting him. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. But if you sitting there and you're like, you being there for me, we got each other's back, we conversate, communicate, and I see something nice or we out, and I'm like, "Babe, let's see your hands. Oh, let's get them nails done. Oh, wait, let me get your hair done. I
Right,
see some flowers out. Let me grab these for you." That's different, but you're not going to sit here and expect it from me, because then I'm not going to do it. I'm
right.
a I'm a spontaneous guy, so
Yeah, you gotta be like that. It goes off their energy. I don't like when I know somebody expects some shit. You
right.
know,
Oh,
that
and
like
to
that.
to give you a little bit of a backup, Cheryl Underwood was the one that went back and forth with Sharon Osbourne. Cheryl Underwood, the black comedian.
Yeah,
So I could see now. I'm sure Cheryl Underwood was not happy with whatever she said.
yeah,
What is this I have here? So Ron Johnson faces criticism over racist remarks about the Capitol riots. He
right.
basically said that he felt he would have felt threatened had there been if Black Lives Matter would have been, basically behind this insurrection. He said he felt more comfortable. Um, he didn't feel threatened because it was white people, basically. But had it been Black
I knew
Lives
he was
Matter,
mad.
huh?
I knew he was saying he was gonna say if it was black people, he would have felt really
Yeah,
bad, nervous.
right.
Of course,
And this is
we're more threatening than them.
the bigger picture is these are lawmakers. These are people that's running our country. Our country. That's sitting up in there signing bills and and stuff. And look how these people think. It is time. No, it is really time to just go in there and clean I don't care how long you've been there. 50 years, 20 years, 2 months. Clean everybody ass out of there. And we need to restart. Everybody from the top to the bottom. I'm sorry, Biden too. Everybody got to go. Everybody. And like restart this process because we got too many 80-year-old, 70-year-old, 60 people stuck in these old mindsets. And it's keeping us right here. I mean, we're not doing any better for ourselves.
Right.
We're not helping each other, step on each other, step and move up. We always at competition. But damn, I mean, we fight with each other. We fight with the government.
I always say we need a tri-party system. We need to be like a tripartisan system. We need our own party in the government that's just as strong as the Democrats and the Republicans, and we all have to vote. It's a 3-party vote. Not just those 2 parties. They decide everything. You have people, the third party of us in the House, and the Senate, Congress, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna throw something left at you. I want to know if you see this in the streets, because I put a post up last week. It drew crazy comments. I have some females defending it. I had a lot more females basically siding with my argument. So this is the picture that I saw. Sweatshirt, stockings with no panties, heels, right? So I follow up with this. Look, I get it, sex sells or whatever, but slim out here wearing see-through stockings, no panties as her bottoms. Maybe because I'm a dad of 2 girls, this doesn't do it for me. I mean, honestly, how much attention does one person need? Craziest part is when a man tries to stop and talk to her, she will act like she doesn't want the attention. Yes, you do. Go put some damn jeans on and get your priorities in check. I love women, but y'all don't leave nothing to the imagination no more. Just dropping nudes every day. I'm pretty much numb to it. Remember when you were pressed to see porn? Not anymore. Just log on to Twitter, IG, Facebook. And I would think that as a man that's saying that he's a father of 2 girls, people will understand where I'm coming from. But man, you will be surprised. Some of the chicks is like, you need to stop putting your, what did she say? My sexual, something about how I sexualized the women and I don't know what that woman might have went through to get to the point to want to wear clothes out like that, and they do it for themselves. They don't do it for people. And man, I respectfully went back at him on all of it because you're contradicting yourself. Like this is not for yourself. Even if it was for yourself, the picture shouldn't even be had made it online. If it's for yourself, that's like me and my girl, we make a sex tape. If it's for me, we're the only ones that's going to watch it. If I want it for everybody else to see, I'm going to put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same type of thing. You don't put things out unless you want feedback on it.
Right. And the type of feedback she wants, that's just something's not right there. Somebody that would dress up like that, something's not really right there.
What I want to ask from you,
some kind of help.
You're older, Des.
Yeah.
I'm 30, and that doesn't appeal to me. So you being older, say you're single, she's single. What's your thoughts when you meet somebody like this? Like, I mean, because I know what my thoughts is, but what's your thoughts?
First of all, I'm gonna think that, what else does she want but to get fucked tonight? And then I'm gonna think that she probably got something. She probably always does this all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? So she's not even gonna be enticing because you can see through and see her butt cheeks, see her pussy, everything. What is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's crazy. This is how they don't know how that looked. Just 10, 15 years ago, that looked crazy.
Right.
Right.
And it's like people would say, like, why because I wasn't pointing her out to be make fun of her, or I'm pointing her out to make a point. Like
That's a broken person right there. Anybody
late
try
women
that do stuff is broken, you know.
for
Some
all the years of all those music videos and all the over sexualization and always using women as like sex objects and toys. Y'all, the women complained about that. They wanted to like have control over their artistry, to have control over their craft, to be seen differently. And now you're CEOs of Fortune 500 businesses. You own this. You got this. You can do everything a man can do. And you have now the power to change the way people see you and perceive you. But now, because you have the ability to turn that narrative into a check, oh, well, because it's money, it doesn't matter now that I'm a sex object. It doesn't matter because now I control how I put my pictures out. It's the same thing.
right.
It's the same thing. And it's just like, and it really baffled me. And I had a lot of women. That's where the last guest came from, because she was one of the people that was like, she had taken like my, not that I needed somebody to take my side, but she had to kind of like sided with where I was, because this one girl was talking ridiculous, and I went back at her, not disrespectful. Every time I go back, I speak as respectfully as possible, but I'm trying to educate you. And I see that she would like some of the comments and stuff, so I had wanted to just kind of get her own. But man, it's just like, man, that's why people be, like, okay, I meet this chick. Where do you think this is going after tonight? I mean, because you think that you're going to meet my mom ever? No,
Right.
you're going to not to say it like this, but you're going to get spread down, get bust down on the bed, and you're going to go home. And then we might text each other the next day. But that's it. Like, it's just like, what y'all expecting to look this way and then expect to pull a prince and a king. You're not pulling those. You're not going to see no king with the prostitute.
Yeah, that's just like a whole topic that's just crazy. How these feminist, sexual liberated, you know what I'm saying, girls and the movements and all that, just messing it up for mainly black families, because you really don't have that going on in different other cultures like that. They still respect, having the husbands and family, their families. Not ours. Everything is about having fun. Nobody wants to grow up. Everybody is out there having fun. Okay.
Yeah, we have
Strong our people be when we don't really have any families, any foundations to go on. Everybody just mixed up in the world everywhere. We just blended out here everywhere. Once families start to dissipate, because that's where it's headed. That's what they want, and they fall to the trap. That feminist shit is bullshit. It
yes,
really is.
sir. It truly is. Switching the topic, because it come out this Friday. Boom. What you think? You ready for this?
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I guess so. I
Can you
like
guess? You guess.
my shit, so I'm be into that shit. I'm gonna be into it.
Yeah, I heard 6 episodes, an hour.
That's it.
Hour.
Just
6,
it.
but it's an hour. It's hour each, so you get like 6 hours compared to WandaVision.
A whole hour,
WandaVision was probably like 9
45.
episodes for like 30-minute average. You probably
Yeah, 30 minutes, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so this is going.
It's like 12 episodes almost of that.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to really
Well,
get Marvel. You ever watch Hell's Kitchen?
Nah, never watched it.
You know who Trevor Lawrence is, right? The quarterback for Clemson.
Nah.
You don't? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think these two people look alike? The one on the left is chef
really looking like heavy though, but
from Hell's Kitchen, and on the right, that is the potential #1 draft pick this year, and this year's NFL draft quarterback, the Clemson Tigers. I love Hell's Kitchen. I was watching it. I actually caught up this weekend, and I was watching her, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not even being mean, But she looks like Trevor Lawrence.
She looked just like him though.
She looked just like
Just like
damn. She looked just like food.
heavy.
Is there anything you want to any topics or so that you want to talk about over the last couple of weeks that I didn't get to get you on here? And
let me see. It probably is though, but
he said it probably
right
is.
now I don't know. I can't really get into too much stuff right now. I might have to get ready to get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
You know
I might do the same.
Ready so I can, you know what I'm saying, go to the second little job and shit. But guess what? I'm gonna write down a couple ones.
Yeah.
For the next piece for Friday, because I want to come by and we can just do the podcast from there at your house.
All right, it's a bet. I want to let you know, I've been smoking some really good stuff lately.
Yeah.
I've had some Michael Phelps OG was really good. I had some honey buns, which was really good.
You find them randomly, or you got a spot for that?
Oh no, brother. I got the spots for this. You know what I'm saying? This here is the sherbet. Sherbet's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I had sherbet. It's all right.
He has and I'm mad as soon as I bought this, he gonna text me some new flavors. I'm like, I sent him the straight face emoji. He's like, bro, my bad, it just came through. So I forgot what the new name was, but it sounded amazing. But yeah, dog, I appreciate you, Dez, coming through. I know you be busy, bro. And so whenever you can get in. I don't know what happened to Courtney. Courtney got pregnant, and then Courtney started acting funny. So I love you, Courtney. Pregnant. Yeah, I love you, Courtney, but you be acting shady with this, and I don't like it. So, anywho, I had a little bit of trouble.
Appreciate you for doing this extra one with me.
Of course, man.
Like that.
You have a good night out there, bro. Drive safe and smoke weed.
You too, my G. I will see you next time.
All right, it's Friday.
All right, everybody.
It's Friday, guys.
Peace out.
See you, bro.
All right, G. More.
Well. It's just me now. I'm so lonely. Psych! I got to get ready for Kayla. Me and Kayla jumping in the podcast at 7:00. Oh, Kayla Nichols. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Kayla. She got married. She's now Kayla Carey, I think. Cary, last name. Don't be mad. I'm secretly going to look in the messages real quick. Let me see. Kayla Carey. Yes. 7 p.m. for all my Bowie High. Sorry, she's texting me. She wants to start now. She says, if you want to start early, I'm good now. Give me a few minutes. Closing out a pod now. Sorry. See, I'm always working. But yeah, I got to get ready. I need to go downstairs and unlock this door. So I'll see y'all shortly. Y'all have a good evening. I wanted to get into some more stuff with Dez, but Dez, he has to get to work. And I'm not going to knock his blogger for it. Later this week, I want to say maybe Thursday, I'm going to be sitting down with artist Levi De Rosa from North Carolina. I tried to do the Michael Jordan joke. The Michael Jordan entrance. You can also find her Instagram page. It looks like it says that I Am Beauty brand. We're going to talk to her about that as well. So yeah, man, y'all take it easy. And I will see you in a little bit. I think I need a smoke break first. Alrighty then. Smoke weed, y'all. Hold up. And broadcast.